Hi you guys, I hope you're doing fabulous. Sorry if you hear an echo. Again, in the process of moving. At this point, I am at 4 days until we move. I am like tying up some loose ends with some like brands and influencey things that I've done here in New York, just so that way I don't just leave and leave people hanging. So that is what I'm doing today at the start of the day. And then I'm gonna do a deep scrub of the sink and the drawer, which is almost empty. Yeah, almost empty here. Clean that out. I'm going to do a deep scrub of the toilet. This is literally all I have left in here. It's bizarre to me. We have been, I mean, the place is a wreck. You guys know I don't like my place like this, but at least I'm still making my bed, even though it's on the floor. Everything is so like, just everywhere. These are moving blankets. We're gonna use those for like to cover the TV, make sure, you know, try our best to not break anything on the commute to where we're going. These chairs, if they fit, we'll bring them. If they don't, we're gonna leave them, give them to somebody else who might want them, maybe one of our neighbors. Same thing with this chair, even though, look at what the cats did to it. Daggum. We're gonna get a nice wooden chair next time so the cats don't like it. My boot pillow, oh, we need to pack that. We have everything just kind of lined up here. This, don't mind the floor, it was not our fault. We had, which I will post a picture of it, we had this big spot from the AC, like water was leaking from, you can see a ring right there from some of it. But water was leaking and going underneath the floor. And then there just like was this big black spot that was growing and growing, and it looked like like, you know in scary movies when someone looks on the ceiling and it's like this small black ring and then it just keeps growing, you know, throughout the movie. That's what it looked like. And I was like, get this fixed. Anyway, they came in, they tore up the floor, and this is what it looks like, but it wasn't our fault, so we don't have to pay for anything. They're gonna fix it, and you know, for the next people that live here. This is a good apartment. This is a good apartment, and if you get in here after me, you treat it well. It's a beautiful, nice apartment. And you housed us well, and we had a lot of good memories in here, and you kept us safe from wind, rain, snow, sleet, bad people. Always sad to move. Even though you have like another adventure ahead of you, it's still like, I'm gonna miss this place, you know? Very grateful for this place, truly. Okay, enough with that. Next, today we are doing the Yankees game. I looked, it's not supposed to rain, but it's awfully cloudy, but it just screams kind of gloomy cloudy, not rainy cloudy. So I have my outfit picked out, but I might do jeans instead of shorts because yesterday I felt a fall breeze. I'm telling you. So we have the Yankees game later tonight. It is the Yankees versus the Red Sox, so it's gonna be intense. People are gonna be screaming and yelling at each other, and I'm gonna be eating my delicious hot dog. Perfect. And then what else is on the agenda today? Mark is also taking care of some things, like he's getting, because he has insurance up here, so he's getting a dental cleaning, and then he's, you know, also tying up loose ends. And after, when he gets back, we're gonna go to Food Bazaar, my favorite grocery store here, and get some snacks for our commute to the new place. So I will take you along with me. That is the update. Now I need to do some editing. Yeah. me this candle before we moved here for Christmas, and it's the Homesick New York City one. And then on the back, it says our NYC apartment. And I told myself I wasn't going to light the candle until I was actually in our New York City apartment. So this candle is so special. And I'll keep it even when it burns all the way down, just because it is like really sentimental. But I waited and didn't light it until I was in this apartment. So we're gonna, now that our stuff's packed up, our apartment's kind of starting to smell like not us. I don't know, it's really interesting. So I'm lighting candles to give us a good smell, a better smell. But yeah, I wanted to share this with you. This is not a sponsored thing by any means, but I will leave a link down below because there's different cities and different, you know, memories, I guess, and you can get it engraved or you can get something special on the back. So it's a really cool idea. Does anyone else love to eat seaweed paper? I mean, it's edible. It's what you use to like wrap sushi in, but I can just eat it as is. It's so good. It's a great low-calorie snack. Let's go get some road trip snacks. I cleaned off the drawer and wiped it down. Yes, looking good. Cleaned the toilet. That looks good as well. That is for the cats. Obviously, we're keeping, you know, the litter box in here until it is time to go. And then here we have the closet, which last day we're gonna take the cat thing down, and I have wiped off the shelves. Only thing is, you know, the wall, just from living here and things scuffing up against. That's our step stool, so because Navi likes to go up there. So we keep one in here so we can reach her and pet her. But this is done all empty. So I've done a lot today, a lot of cleaning, a lot of moving and grooving. Oops. And now I'm gonna eat a little something and then get ready for the game. Cropped, oversized New York baseball tee. I love it. I think it's so cute. Like, it's simple, but it's so cute. Perfect for baseball. Good American jeans, aloe sneakers, face bag that I love because it's no hands. So we love that. I did a light curl in my hair, but nothing much because we're gonna be outside. And with the weather, you never know. Freshen up the makeup. The lip gloss that I have on right now is this from Tarte, and I love it. The Maracuja. It's so cute. And it's plumping. It's really good. Which one is this one? I can't remember, but it's good. Okay, let's go. Yankees and the Red Sox. Let's go Yankees.
but it was fun.
Good morning, guys. It is the next day right after the Yankees game. Yes, we lost, but it was still fun. Don't mind the white in my hair. I just sprayed a dry shampoo and I like to let it sit for a second and then I'll go through with a comb and like tousle it, you know, and get rid of the white. And it actually works really well volume wise and what the dry shampoo is actually supposed to do. It's 10:30, so I have been moving and grooving. Today we're moving the mattress into the truck. We're moving, I think, just the bigger pieces, the couch. We only have tomorrow and Sunday, which half a day Sunday, because we gotta go to bed really early so we can wake up at the crack of dawn, like 4 a.m., 3:45, 4 a.m. to start the commute. So yes, that does mean we're gonna be sleeping on the floor. I'm more worried about Mark than I am myself. I'll be just fine. We did go to Food Bazaar, as you saw, and we got road trip snacks for each vehicle. Let me show you mine. Now, I've got Red Bulls, which I need to put in the fridge because obviously we like them cold and crisp. We got a bunch of waters to split between the two of us. Mark loves this brand of water. Water is water. I know there's a difference, but I'm not picky about my water. The Red Bulls are for me. They didn't have a 6th Red Bull Zero with the monk fruit. This is honestly not my favorite. I mean, it's all right, but my absolute favorite Red Bull is this one, zero sugar. And it was 3 for $6, which is 3 for $6.50, which is a crazy good deal for Red Bull. I've never seen a deal like that for Red Bull. So 6 of those, and then it's junk food city, but don't worry, I'm not gonna, I'll have a couple chips from each bag and call it a day. And then, well, I got something like a little sweet and salty chocolate pretzel and nut bar. That looks really good. And then we got Buffalo Ranch kettle chips. If you come to the city, Hal's is everywhere, and it's based in New York. They have like seltzer water, chips. Hal's is everywhere. We love Hal's. I got Takis, the crinkle cut, delish. And then I got pork rinds, or chicharrones, but you know, we just call them pork rinds. Chili and limon, delish. And last but not least, I got avocado oil, veggie straws, sea salt flavored. Just another nice little crunchy. That way I have a nice variety. And that is the road trip haul. I'm sure we'll stop and get like actual food, definitely, but just for something to crunch on, munch on. Oh yeah, also I'm gonna take my big rolls, my seaweed rolls. I love these. I wonder if they sell these where we're going. We'll see. And wasabi almonds, delish. So that's the update today. More moving, more grooving. Our fridge, oh, I can clean out the fridge. So I keep wondering what I can do, but this is what our fridge looks like thus far. I need to clean this drawer, obviously. Let's see, clean out the shelves. Just give it a good wipe down. We got a big bag that is, what is it called, ventilated, and we're gonna put the condiments that we want to keep in that bag for the trip down, and we'll just, you know, the things that we can toss, we'll just toss. But yeah, lots to do today. So I guess I better get to it. Good morning. 2 days until we move. Last night we slept on the floor. Let me show you our setup. This is what we slept on. We have like a thick moving mat thing, and the cats love to lay on those mats. That's where I nestled up with all the pillows. And then we have, Mark went down to the bodega and got us some coffee. And we also got a juice since our juicer is packed. I think it's like carrot, pineapple, orange, you know, the good stuff. But we're gonna do the bulk of everything is done. Now we're just kind of getting everything together. We're getting it going slowly, but actually not slowly. We're making a lot of good progress. But also one thing I forgot to mention is it's time to move because look, we used to have a beautiful view of the city And now they're building this huge building that blocks our view of Manhattan. So there's another side. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Okay, so we are going to be out of here before this video is posted. Let me go ahead and give you an empty apartment tour. So here is the doorway. And the second you walk in, you have just like a little corner. So like here's the door and you've got the entryway here. We had a whole like small cabinet here and like decorations on the cabinet before we started moving. These are our portable litter boxes for the commute down to the new place. So then when you step in at the door, you have this hallway. We live in a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. I love that it has this, we can call the front desk. They can call you if you have a visitor or something like that. So that's nice. And over here to my right is the first bedroom, which we used as like my beauty room, kind of, you know, a coat rack was in there. Mark's closet right here. He took this closet, I took the bigger one. This is the smaller of the 2 rooms. Again, we're in the process of moving, so that's all that stuff down there. You step out of the first bedroom, doors there. First bathroom, which was dubbed Mark's bathroom. All this stuff, again, a mess because we're moving. Shower / tub, nice sink. We had 1 drawer, but they also installed these for us for, you know, skincare, toothpaste, blah, blah, blah. And then you step out of this bathroom and here is the living area / kitchen. Very spacious for New York City. I will say we got a good deal on this apartment because if you haven't noticed how close we are to this bridge and all the cars that fly by like that. So we did get a really good deal on this apartment. Otherwise, and we're not exactly in Manhattan. So if we were in Manhattan with this apartment, it would be like $8,000 to $10,000 a month, I'm sure of it. We had the kitchen table over there. We had a couch here. TV was there. But I love, you know, we have the big open windows. A lot of natural light flows through. I already mentioned that we did have a beautiful view of Manhattan. Like you could see Billionaire Row buildings. You could see the lights. It was far away, but you could still see everything until they started building that obnoxious building, but that's okay. And then we have laundry closet, came with washer and dryer, which is such a luxury in the city. And then this area here. So lots of space for a New York City apartment. Second bedroom, AKA mine and Mark's room. That's where the bed was. And we had TV / a dresser right there. Another big, beautiful window. And then you come, wait, let me show you properly so you can see just how much space we had. Okay, come into the second bedroom from the kitchen. Here we go, past what was a bed, turn. And then we have my bathroom, which is a replica of Mark's exact same layout. Even the skincare holder. And then beside the bathroom here is my closet, or was my closet. You can see it's a walk-in, much bigger than Mark's closet. And then Navi is taking her little nap. She loves this place. I pretty much just called it her room because she comes in here to sleep. We're gonna take her little wall down tomorrow before we leave because she loves it so much. I don't know what she'll do when it's taken down, but yeah, that is a quick little tour of the apartment. And I do like this complex. It comes with parking. Doesn't come with it. Excuse me, does not come with it. Parking is available, but you have to pay for it every single month. But it is a gated garage, safe from weather, people who may be looking to do some damage to your car or try to break into your car. It's guarded, so that's a plus too. And we also have a rooftop, which I've taken you up there. Mark went to his gallery one more time. He keeps saying like, this is the last time. We'll see. So he's there right now, but I decided like, let me do some scrubbing. I have the fridge. Look how sparkly white it is. I literally took out each shelf, scrubbed the walls, washed each shelf, Look at the back, looks so nice and clean and spotless. And all this, these are condiments that, like I threw out, you know, your basics, except for my Kewpie mayo. I'm not throwing out the Kewpie mayo. I love that stuff. But like regular mayo, mustard, ketchup, relish, you know, the cheap things that we'll just go and we'll get new when we get there. I threw all that stuff out, but like the special stuff, which I'm sure they'll have it, obviously, but I just like, it's, you know, more than like a couple bucks. So I kept a lot of the stuff, and we have a bag that we're gonna throw it in and put ice packs and stuff in there for the commute. So it won't go bad. Believe it or not, your girl is throwing away these. The sweet and spicy, they just have a funky aftertaste and I'm not a fan. So in the trash they go. Next, I'm going to tackle that bathroom. Go ahead and do that while I have the time. Let's go into the city for the last time. Well, at least the last time before we move. I'm sure we'll be back, but this is the last and final time while we live here. Let's go.